Hello, nerds watching all over the internet. How are we doing? It is Thursday night, July 17th, and we're here for another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. Yahoo! Folks, another Thursday night to talk about all the great things happening in the world of professional wrestling. We're talking matches, segments, high-flying moves, hardcore shenanigans that you can't get away with in real life, title changes, returning legends, and more. And I am your host, Jose Casabona, and I'm also the host of the Ravens Flock. And joining behind the camera is the host of the Black Files, my tag partner for Wrestle Wrewind, the man positioning hours behind all the videos on this channel every single week. From every man's nightmare, Mr. Juan Arouse.
Why do you keep going with the...
Who will stare at you menacingly.
I'm not getting... What the... What? What? Where do you keep coming up with these?
Don't make him break out his baseball bat. You missed! Ow!
That was called a diversion.
Asshole!
Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the mister.
Yeah, you know I don't like fuchsia.
It's pink.
It's fuchsia!
It's not fuchsia. If anything, it's closer to magenta.
Fine, whatever.
Get your colors right. Learn your color wheel.
Fine, whatever. Get that crap away from me.
You know, I'm just gonna throw this more at you from now on.
And folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. And wait a minute, that wasn't there before.
Oh, the little crowns? Oh, that's just a little thingy for the folks to be able to see. It's a top fans crowning thing. They get little points experience for things like sharing, liking, commenting, and sending super chats and stuff.
Oh crap, that's so cool!
Yeah, it's neat.
Sorry about that. I got distracted. The more I learn about YouTube, right? So, folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click the notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to help rescue the Ravens flock for the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard and staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9-to-5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there is a way that you guys can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you've been doing best and what you've been doing with us this whole time, which is sharing our and supporting the Ravens flock's content here by liking our shows while we're live, commenting both during and after the stream, sharing our content across social media, and letting everyone know your love of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between over here. And of course, most importantly, making sure that you and everyone that you refer us to is subscribed to us and hit the notification bells to stay up to date on all of our alerts. Before you know it, we'll have enough inner flockers to be able to succeed and be able to elevate this channel to the level that we've known that it's always been capable of by being completely self-sustaining. So with your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, and link in the description below. And you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds here to make your voice our mission, by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up in the chat, I see Mr. Quake is here. How's it going, Mr. Quake? Yes, screw cancer. Cancer is a pain in the butt. Matty Coburn, how's it going, Matty Coburn? Welcome, buddy. Kurisi's in the chat. How's it going, Kurisi? Thank you for joining us here. And let's see, Nikki Bella also holding it down on the mod side. We appreciate every single one of you fine folks at home watching us here. But pray tell, Jose, why don't you remind everybody exactly what it is that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
So here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Now, as I mentioned last night, we're taking a break from our weekly routine because we just got through a fully stacked weekend of wrestling on the weekend of July 12th. Well, July 11th, 12th, and 13th, if you want to count Friday. But it is amazing. There was show after show after show booked throughout the entire weekend. Friday evening, Ring of Honor hosted its pay-per-view event of Supercard of Honor, over in Arlington, Texas. Yeehaw indeed. And Saturday. And Saturday was also fully stacked. AEW held their annual marquee pay-per-view event, All In Texas, over in the Globe Life Field. And WWE hosted 2 events. They hosted the NXT's Great American Bash, a yearly tradition since back in the days of WCW, and the WWE Saturday Night Main Event, that was headlined with Gunther defending the World Heavyweight title against Goldberg. And unless we talk about that crybaby Hall of Famer, the better.
Seriously.
And Sunday, WWE brought back their all-women's pay-per-view event of WWE Evolution over in Hotlanta, Georgia.
Yay.
So yeah, Atlanta, Georgia, and Arlington, Texas were spoiled over the weekend with a lot of amazing wrestling. Now, some people might think that the promoters are burning out their fans a little too soon, but there are also some hardcore freaks out there who will tune in and give their hours to watch all of it no matter what. And I just gotta ask myself, like, how the fuck do they do that? How do they do that?
Well, they're insane, and a lot of them have absolutely nothing else to live for. But thankfully, we do. Well, that's how we maintain the majority of our sanity. But that doesn't mean that we are not also crazy for professional wrestling. Otherwise, we wouldn't be fans of making this show. But it was this: we have to actually maintain our brains in order to do other things like participate in late-stage capitalism the way I don't fucking want us to. But more importantly, also be able to satisfy our other cravings and passions. Thankfully, we've got the hookup with our partners at Glitch Energy.
That's right, folks. Glitch Energy is a specially formulated smart energy blend for all the geeks and nerds to enjoy. It'll keep your bodies running all day long. It comes complete with 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course, 0 crash. Make sure you bookmark glitchenergy.com, their official website, to stay up to date for new announcements on new flavors and special offers.
Now, I keep we talked about the return of Rocket Pop and the brand new Killer Sherbet Lemonade last night, but just to make sure that I absolutely irritate the hell out of Jose, I'm gonna call attention once again to a brand new flavor that came out that's inspired by the streamer Dylan Disaster, Squawberries and Cream.
You know you're not trolling me. If I was Angel Mendez, then I would feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's because Angel's got unresolved issues in his own brain, even though he refuses to admit he's got brain juice problems like the rest of us. But that's a different story for another time.
Denial. It's not just a river.
What's more important over here is the fact that you take this delicious strawberries and cream flavored glitch energy drink, mix it up with milk. You get yourself a industrial strength, super badass, energizing strawberry milk, like you would as a freaking kid. It's delicious.
It'll give your body the energy and nutrients that it needs, while also satisfying your need for a creamy, fruity taste.
And most importantly, this is also going to a good cause, because 50% of the proceeds for the sales of Squawberries and Cream will be donated to the Trevor Project, which is the worldwide nonprofit organization which is dedicated to helping in suicide prevention amongst the youth, the LGBTQ community.
Real quick, hello Lisa Boo! Welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
Exactly. Thank you. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind here, Lisa Boo. Much appreciated. And you better believe that we wouldn't steer you wrong. You guys have trusted us this whole time, and we appreciate you. And just like us here at the Ravens Flock, where we value transparency and openness in all things, the folks at Glitch Energy are the same. They tell you exactly what's in the blend of their smart energy over here. They have different energy concoctions in here. There's Alpha Size, Cognitique, Infinergy, and Astrogen here, which is basically a ginseng. It's a ginseng-based energy blend. And yes, down here you see the other ingredients. There is sucralose. There is the other flavoring and all that good jazz.
Isn't that amazing?
So yeah, they don't disrespect you over at Glitch Energy. They don't treat you like a rube.
No, if anything, they treat you like freaking like a person.
They treat you like an adult. They want you to know what you're putting in your body, and they want to give you a good deal for that.
And speaking of good deals, I understand that a lot of our audiences are also broke-ass geeks and nerds just like us, and we can't always afford to get everything we want. But that's okay, because Glitch Energy works with you through their Cash App Afterpay program. 4 interest-free payments
spread out over 2
weeks at a time. And for instance, this Squawberries and Cream is right now valued at $34.95 before shipping. If you sign up for their Afterpay program, you only have to pay 4 interest-free payments of $8.74.
You still get your tub of Glitch Energy sent to you when you order it. But if you need to space out the payments, or if you're a little tight on cash, they give you the hookup and they help you out with that. So that's always handy.
And what's that? You're still too broke? Well, guess what? We got you covered, because if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, then you'll receive a 20% discount on your order. So don't delay. Go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code, get your Squawberries and Cream right now.
We want to get once again thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock.
Next time, I'm just going to have Ziana Rose recorded, and I'm just going to play that.
You're gonna have to bribe her with some serious amounts of Gouda up in her face if you want her to friggin' do
Yeah, I know that. Cheese and chocolate. I know what they like and don't like.
I know what girls like. That's why I'm single. What? Oh!
Wow, you're a dick.
Yes, I am.
All right, so enough back and forth banter between the two of us. Let's go back and forth bantering about what's happened over the weekend. We're going to kick things off by talking about the main event of this year's Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor. Juan, ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
Well, actually, before we get started, I do want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to everybody who tuned in on last night's edition of the Black Files. I know that a lot of you came by and a lot of you are 100% devoted supporters of Andy Signor and of Popcorn Planet. You have made your voices heard throughout the chat. We just want to reiterate that we are 100% behind the guy, and well, if you want to go back and listen to the whole thing and hear our thoughts on it, you can just go into our playlist on our YouTube channel for the Black Files and listen to the latest episode.
Exactly, and we also want to thank everyone who also helped support us last night in our quest to help save the Ravens flock, because we are trying to work on getting a new computer. You guys have helped us get closer to that goal with the donations you sent in. We still need a little extra help to get to our $200 goal. So if it's within your means, you can always donate to us either directly to our Cash App or to our PayPal tip jar. Links are in the chat and links are in the are pinned right now. Or you can go ahead and send us a super chat or a super thanks during or after the show. And thanks to K-Storm, whoever ends up donating the most to us by the time we reach our goal will also win a custom piece of artwork by K-Storm herself. She'll make it for you. All you got to do is touch base with us. We will make it for you, and we'll have K-Storm get connected, and she'll hook you up. So again, that's just our way of saying thank you for helping save the Ravens flock. You guys are the best. Whatever dollar amount is within your means, we greatly appreciate. There's no push. There's no like pressure. But we seriously need to fucking get a new computer fast. So we appreciate that. All right. Should I
yes.
ring the bell again here?
Ring the bell again.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay. The show's over.
Asshole.
I'm kidding.
All right, so as I mentioned earlier, this year's Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor takes place over at the Esports Arena in Arlington, Texas. And Yeehaw! And the main event for this year's Supercard of Honor is a one-on-one encounter for the Ring of Honor World Championship. As the defending champion, the most wanted man that is not a Nemeth, luchador sensation Bandito, defends his Ring of Honor World title against Konosuke Takeshita, the alpha of the Don Callis family.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that's just a weird name, like the alpha of the Don Callis family. Like, what are the rest of them betas? Is that what he's implying? I mean, I know Don Callis is a beta bitch boy. But
man, look, he comes up with these weird ass monikers for each wrestler under his family. He calls Kyle Fletcher the Protostar.
No, I thought Kyle Fletcher called himself the Protostar, which is almost as bad.
Well, it's still weird and it doesn't make any sense.
So weird.
I'm glad that all the other wrestlers who are in the group have their own monikers because.
Like who?
Brian Cage, he's still the Machine.
Yeah.
Lance Archer is still the Murder Hawk. And Josh Alexander is still the Walking Weapon.
I'm so sorry to say that I'd completely forgotten that Josh Alexander is in AEW now. But that's what happens when you go to AEW.
All right, so let's talk about this match. So
I don't fucking get it with this guy.
Hey, man, life choices.
Yo!
Well, what happened?
Oh my God, Chrissy, you fucker!
What?
Yo!
What?
Yo!
Hang on a minute.
Yo! Oh shit! What the fuck? Chrissy Randall-Sama in the chat, she dropped $100 to our Cash App! Oh my God!
Oh shit!
God! Fuck! God, you really want that piece of artwork from K-Storm, don't you? You are definitely the front runner now. I'm gonna have to tally up everything by the time we're done to see if we hit our goal. I think we have for the $200. So, but I will double check that. But yo, goddamn!
Oh my God, Christy Rando-sama.
Holy shit! Yo, everybody, shout out to Christy over here. I'm gonna pin her. Yeah, no.
You are awesome.
You fucking rocked.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Christy!
You are awesome!
You are awesome! You are awesome!
Yeah! Oh my God! What a great way!
Holy fuck,
Thank you so much! What a great way to start Wrestle Rewind!
Jesus!
Jesus!
Oh my God! Yeah, no, seriously, we need a fucking new computer like
I
that.
know.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
thank you,
god.
thank you. All right, let's get the rest of the show on the road. Holy
All right,
cow.
let's go begin. So Bandito and Takeshita, they start by locking up, and they start by doing a series of chain wrestling moves, just some takedowns and arm wrenches.
What's this then?
Oh no, this is afterwards. Like Bandito got the upper hand of it and started doing a bunch of arm drags onto Takeshita, and then he flew outside the ring, and then Takeshita slid back in, but Bandito beat him to the punch and did the gun pose to be like, got your number, bitch.
But here's the thing. It just looked like without the setup of like the chain wrestling that they were doing over here, it looks like they just started with like the way you're presenting the narrative and the visual in it gives the impression of it starts with these two playing a bad game of rock paper scissors. I'm not shitting on it. It looks awesome. Also, why does Bandito have a Christmas tree hanging on his crotch?
I have no idea.
And why is Konosuke Takeshita in his briefs? Okay. Those are my observations. Trying not to focus. Moving on.
Juan, we can always count on you to point out wrestling fashion mistakes.
It's not a fashion mistake. It's a fashion faux pas. Why are you wearing a Christmas tree on your crotch, Bandito? Also, ow, that kick looks like it must have stung.
That's right. Bandito during the match, Bandito went in for a running big boot to Takeshita, but not to be outdone, Takeshita responded by delivering a big boot to himself, and then he grabs the dazed Ring of Honor World Champion to deliver a blue thunder bomb in the middle of the ring, but Bandito was able to kick out after 2.
Like, okay, hang on a minute. Do you know the Japanese Oreo guy?
The Japanese Oreo guy.
Yeah, no, he's become a meme unto himself. It's this meme of this. Hang on, no, I gotta fucking find him. And don't worry, I can play the audio because it's a meme over here.
Okay, all right. This is the first I'm hearing of this, folks.
Okay, so
I don't know if anybody in the live chat knows about this. I mean, Juan caught me off guard, bro.
Satoyo is his name over here. Yeah,
all right,
there we go.
Go ahead and play it.
Okay,
is that it?
Yeah, that is it, and that's him.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, we brought this on ourselves, so.
Oh, you're fine. Can they hear it?
We will in a moment.
Okay.
Give me a second over here because I need to actually get this pulled up.
Oh
now.
my god.
I'm sorry, but this. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Fucking, it's getting ahead of me here. I hate when that happens. Stop it. There we go. Okay, now the folks will be able to watch it at home and see the meme as well, because the memes are what fuel this world here.
All right, go for it.
Oreo. Le.
Oh my god!
Total non sequitur. Totally horrible for me to think.
You're an asshole.
No, I'm an asshole because Takeshita is giving the audio guy's face over here. Like when you at the hang on at that spot.
All right,
okay.
Jesus, stop. You're going to drive me nuts.
Yes, I'm going to drive you nuts. Okay, folks, you have just been culturally enriched by Juan Arouse because the memes are the lifeblood of the universe. And I'm sorry, but Takeshita gave the same shit-eating grin that the audio guy was doing with the fucking end over there. So I'm not sorry. But I am a little sorry for the derailment, but at the same time, this is fucking hilarious.
All right,
because he's marrying a... Ha. Well, okay. Thank you, Matthew Coburn. I suppose he's trying to save Christmas by maintaining the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Hey, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
So Bandito was able to rally back and continue to work over Takeshita's mitts. This is the part where they don't show you, unfortunately. So hold off on that for just a second. Bandito was able to fire back, and he continued to target on Takeshita's midsection throughout the entire match until there was a miscalculation. Takeshita grabbed Bandito, threw him shoulder first onto the ring post, and took control over the match. He not only started working over the arm, but at ringside he grabbed a steel chair, and Bandito went for a flying move over the top rope. But what's his face? Takeshita, holding the chair, didn't hit him, but Bandito ran his head into the chair, so technically that's not a disqualification, but it did leave with some bloody consequences.
You could think that would be like the freaking DQ, but like what the hell?
But also Don Callis got involved and argued with the referee.
Are you serious?
Because Don Callis will do Don Callis things. Hello, Haley Ray Stout. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
Hey, Haley Ray, how's it going? Welcome to the show. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you.
So Bandito started bleeding in through the head, and you could see it through his mask. Like, there's not a picture, but you could see it through his mask that he's been busted open. And then while the referee was arguing with Takeshita, Don Callis got in a few shots, because of course he did, and started stomping away on Bandito. Now we get over to the next shot over here to add more damage to the champion, but the Takeshita dropped Bandito head first with a brainbuster onto the entrance ramp.
Oh my lord. So he's bleeding, he's bloody, he's broken, he's busted his brain, and Don Callis is phallusing his callus phallus.
That is right. He is Don Callising his callus phallus while on commentary with Ian Riccaboni and Caprice Coleman.
Do you think he really have nothing better to do, that son of a bitch? How dare he? Fucking Don Phallus, his callus phallus, and his phallus callus.
Well, you know, he has such a brilliant mind for wrestling. He has to offer his insight.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so getting back to the match, go ahead and continue sharing the photos.
I'm on it. I know.
By the way, I do apologize if some of them were blurry. I literally screenshot them because unlike WWE, AEW is not gracious enough to allow me to just download their photos off the website.
And I don't understand that. What's that all about?
I don't know. I guess it's their way of trying to be super protective of their intellectual property. I don't fucking know.
There's no need to be super protective. You sell that shit all over the place. What is it, like licensing fees for the photos?
I don't know. Tony Khan's crazy. So, Bandito, of course, was able to get his second wind, and he jumps right behind Takeshita and hits a devastating Poison Rana.
Oh, God.
That's right. Oh, my God, indeed. Spiking Takeshita head first onto the ring mat. Wancho.
I'm on it.
Oh, okay. And then diving outside, hitting an incredible tope con hilo at ringside, wiping out Takeshita over outside to the delight of the Arlington, Texas fans.
Oh my God! So yay, fun, unbelievable fun, yay.
Yes, indeed. And then when they got back into the ring, what's his face? Bandito did attempt to hit his finishing move, the 21 plex, but Takeshita was able to dodge it the first time. Wancho, photos, please.
I'm on it. Just because I'm looking at my girlfriend and cute ladies and stuff doesn't mean I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, so he hits the 21 plex. Takeshita actually lands back on his feet. He tries to go behind Bandito, hit a German suplex, but Bandito, as you can see on this picture right there, he lands back on his feet. Such amazing resiliency between champion and challenger.
Not bad at all. So at the very least, the boys are rocking it well in Ring of Honor over here. There's not a lot of tomfoolery, despite fucking Don Phallus' callus phallus.
Yes, indeed. Like, this is some pure awesome wrestling shit the fans are loving. All right, let's go ahead and continue.
I'm on it.
All right,
Wow.
So in this attempt, what's his face? Bandito tries the 21 plex again, but Takeshita was able to reverse it, drops Bandito head first with this slam move, and then, while still holding on to the champion, transitions it into a wheelbarrow suplex.
Oh, okay, that is killer. That is so cool. I like that.
Indeed. And then the champion, now dazed and confused, Takeshita then goes for a running knee lift onto Bandito.
Oh shit.
Yep, as shown right here. And unfortunately, I don't have the images of the final moments of the match because these guys trade back and forth strikes. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. In the final seconds of the match, Takeshita tries to hit his finishing move, the Raging Fire, but Bandito was able to roll up the challenger to pin and retain. Your winner, and still the Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito.
God damn! All right.
Some absolutely amazing wrestling content happening in Ring of Honor. Great job, Bandito. Great job, Takeshita.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Don Callis.
You're definitely on the nice list this year, Bandito. You've offended the honor of Ring of Honor. Haha. And thank you, Christy, for the comment over here. She said, I sent you guys the money because you guys deserve the best and then some. You can share, and she also in the actual note from the Cash App saying, get a new computer already.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
Said, hashtag to another 10 years.
Yay! But yeah, again, amazing wrestling, amazing pay-per-view of Supercard of Honor. I actually took a look at the rest of the news of what happened. Mina Shirakawa is crowned as the new Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion.
Boobies!
Yay!
Yeah, no, seriously, Mina Shirakawa is an excellent wrestler.
Yes. And, of course, the Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, and the Von Erichs continue to reign supreme as the Ring of Honor Tag Team and Six-Man Tag Team Champions.
Sammy Guevara, the fuckboy, he's from Texas?
Yes.
What?
Surprise!
Oh, for fucking serious.
Well, you gotta have him do something. It's either that or being Chris Jericho's Vortex.
Good point. Fucking, yeah.
And I would be enjoying Ring of Honor a lot more
if it was on television!
And not behind a paywall.
Tony Khan, you fucking idiot.
I would sooner pay a monthly subscription for YouTube Premium than give my money for Ring of Honor.
I am paying a monthly subscription to YouTube Premium. Only because there's so much shit that I need to research and stuff that I can't be afford to be freaking distracted by ads anymore.
I know. It's absolutely stupid.
Exactly.
All right, so let's go ahead and hop over from Texas and let's head over to Hotlanta, Georgia, and we're going to talk about the main event of this year's NXT's Great American Bash.
Yay!
That's right, the all-time annual marquee pay-per-view event popularized by WWE Hall of Famer, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
That's exactly right, baby. You're going to have to make sure that you're bringing in the A game, especially if you're going into the hottest city in the South, that's Atlanta, Georgia. You're going to have to bring your A game. You're going to have to make sure that you leave it all on the line. Otherwise, ain't nobody going to count you as a man. And you better believe that if the Great American Bash is where the next generation of WWE superstars is going to be made, brother.
Oh, thank you, Wancho. I appreciate that.
That was completely off the cuff.
I know. And the main event is headlined with an incredible tag team match, player.
Holla!
That's right. These women have been feuding back and forth, and a new player has jumped over from Jacksonville to Connecticut.
That's right. We've got the Fatal Influence, the team of Fallon Henley and the NXT Women's Champion JC Jane going up against the juggernaut Jordynne Grace and her brand new ally Blake Monroe, formerly known as AEW's Mariah May.
And former AEW Women's World Champion. Let's not forget that.
I wasn't trying to forget that.
Okay.
Just
because let's be honest, her feud with Toni Storm is one of the greatest things in AEW history.
I mean, yeah, that goes without a problem. That goes without a fucking.
So yes, the Fatal Influence have their hands full. They have a number one contender in Jordynne Grace, who's coming after JC Jane's championship, and Blake Monroe is already making waves in NXT, and she's making her in-ring pay-per-view debut at the Great American Bash. Len, we've got plenty of pictures to show for it because WWE is nice to their fans
and actually let us rip off their photos.
Exactly. It's kind of like a mutual relationship. WWE charge ridiculous price gouging rates for their ticket sales.
And we pay no licensing fees to use their photos when we talk about their shit.
Yeah, that's how you combat against economic disparity.
Take that, depression.
All right, so we start things off white hot with Jordynne Grace getting into the mix with Fallon Henley delivering an inverted gut wrench suplex.
Why did she rip off Kurt Angle's wardrobe?
It's the Great American Bash. It's the red, white, and blue.
I know that, but why did she rip off his wardrobe?
Well, hang on a minute. Why is that a ripoff? If that's
she took one of Kurt Angle's singlets and had it ripped to shreds and reworked into this hot, sexy outfit.
Do you like it?
I mean, it's Jordan Grace.
Well, then what the fuck? Well, then shut the fuck up.
No, I could still say, like, hey, did you ask permission to raid his closet?
Nah, my headcanon tells me is that she raided El Grande Americano's closet.
No, we don't talk about that stupid thing.
Oh, it's funny.
It's stupid.
All right.
It's worn out its welcome. I'm sorry.
All right, fine. Anyway, so Jordan Grace unfortunately, Fallon Henley is the punching bag in the first couple of minutes. She gets wrecked by Jordan Grace, and then JC Jane gets wrecked when Blake Monroe enters the ring. Oh. Damn! Look at all that lilac.
That's not lilac. Oh my God, that's lavender. Oh my God. Okay, you need a color wheel. Okay, all right.
Okay, that's lilac. Okay, show me lavender.
See?
Lavender's darker than lilac.
See?
Okay, but that's not lavender.
That's a mint. All right?
It's mint.
Learn your stuff because I'm completely wrong right now. That's okay, but I wasn't expecting her to have the little frillies on there, but at the same time, goddamn, girl.
Goddamn, indeed.
Yes, that kick. Oof. Yeah, no kidding there, Haley Ray. Like, I don't care how well trained you are in pro wrestling. There's no faking gravity, and there's no faking taking a pair of feet to the face over here. Like, JC Jane clearly guarded herself well, but ain't no fucking faking that. That is gonna suck no matter what.
Indeed.
Goddamn. Gotta love the glamour.
And for the next couple of minutes, Blake Monroe went to town with the NXT champion, and then she...
it's Chick Kick City all over the place, so Fallon Henley gets one too.
Oh, Fallon, taking one for the team.
Fallon takes it for the team. Anyway.
And in a display of incredible strength, Jordan Grace grabs the Fatal Influence and delivers a double Northern Lights suplex over her shoulders. What power!
Oh my God, woman! Jesus!
Unfortunately, and this is something I don't have a photo of, while fighting over at ringside, Jordan Grace chased after Fallon Henley around the ring, and then she gets blindsided by a big boot from JC Jane, and the Fatal Influence regain control of the match.
Oh my God, that is bizarre.
That is bizarre. And Jasmine Nix, the third member of the Fatal Influence, continues to stick her head into their business with the referee's back turn. So there is a numbers advantage of the Fatal Influence. And an incredible display of resiliency, Jordan Grace and Fallon Henley were battling back and forth. Jordan Grace threw Fallon Henley over the rope onto the entrance ramp, and then Jordan Grace, it looks like she was trying to go for a springboard something, but it ended up being a springboard nothing as Fallon Henley leaped through the ropes and hit a devastating spear.
Wait, hold on. How? What? No. Wait, was she on the apron? Or she went from the floor up through the second rope?
Okay, the way the stage is set up, the ramp is connected to the ring.
Okay, it's a connected ramp. Oh, okay, still. Shit!
I know, right?
Okay, so it's a suicide dive back into the ring. Okay, that's still fucking cool. I was like, wait a minute, there's no fucking way that she jumped from the floor up past the apron, up through the second rope. But since you pointed out that the ramp is connected to the edge of the ring, that makes sense. I almost had a brain fart.
Excuse me, it's a spear, not a suicide dive.
Have lilac.
That's not lilac, that's magenta!
Oh, now it's magenta!
Jesus!
Cut it out!
You cut it out!
Yeah, make me.
Anyway, so, yeah, no, the offensive posture of the Fatal Influence was very lethal during the main event. Like, they did not let up against Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe. Damn, I almost dropped her. I almost dead named her.
You almost Mariah May her. It's if you accidentally call her Mariah May again, it won't be the end of the world. She's still brand new. We haven't had quite as much time to acclimate to the new name. It'll be okay.
Okay, fair enough.
But, yes, making the effort to continue calling her Blake Monroe would be appreciated. Continue.
All right, well, let's go ahead and continue on.
All right, that's what I'm doing. What do you think I'm trying to do here?
All right.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
And in this moment here...
What the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, this is close
that-
to... No, yeah.
Is that Masha Slamovich?
Yes, because close to the end of the match, Jasmine Nix continues to get involved until enough was enough. The TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich, ran down to the ramp and started brawling with Jasmine Nix, removing her from the equation.
Ow? Fucking seriously? What the hell?
And if you're asking why Masha Slamovich is involved in the first place...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me there's a thingy.
Masha Slamovich is involved in a winner-takes-all championship match with whoever wins the NXT Women's title, more on that later, at Slammiversary.
All right, so Masha Slamovich is basically saying, like, you know what? Fuck these bitches. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rain some hell, and I'm gonna make sure that I soften up whoever's looks like it's got the edge coming up at Slammiversary. So fuck them.
And while that was happening, the Fatal Influence hit their tag team double knee hit on Blake Monroe, but Jordan Grace was able to break up the 2 count. And in the final moments of the match, while Jordan Grace wiped out JC Jane at rings, Fallon Henley at ringside, Blake Monroe hit her finishing move on JC Jane to pin and win for her team. And look at these 2 gals. They're celebrating. What incredible friends. They are amazing friends. Nothing can tear them apart.
Historians are going to say that these 2 women were totally, definitely platonic, non-sexual friends in the most heteronormative way, and nothing else.
I mean, hey, if they're...
Good thing we know better. Giggity!
Yes, WWE was nice enough to post the pictures of the winners of the main event, Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe.
Oh my, who would have fucking thought we would see this day? I certainly wouldn't. A TNA knockout superstar legend, an AEW former women's world champion, kicking ass in a WWE ring. Holy shit. That is banana balls. This is the most fucking aura-farmed fucking graphic I could imagine. And Mr. Quake is saying like, Blake Monroe's gonna turn on Jordan Grace, isn't she?
I don't know what you're talking about. You're spitting nonsense. These 2 are friends. Nothing can surely tear them apart.
Nothing. You sure about that?
Absolutely nothing. And yes, I agree with Juan. It's an incredible sensation. It was an amazing main event. The Great American Bash was a huge success. Sol Ruka and Ethan Page defended their North American championships respectively. Obafemi defended his NXT championship against Yoshiki Inamura in an incredible one-on-one bout. And yeah, no, it was just overall a good pay-per-view for NXT.
I know, it was incredible and shit. And fucking, I like the little silly, dumb montage, the little promo segment these 2 had a week or 2 ago.
Yay!
Where Mariah May is freaking teaching Jordan Grace to pamper herself, even though Jordan Grace, the muscle mommy, the juggernaut herself, is already like super sexy awesome on her own right. But they went and had like a girls' day and the spa day. So
there, you see what evildoers do that for their friends? No, they wouldn't.
Okay, as they drop the other fucking shoe.
So it's time to drop the other fucking shoe and start talking about WWE's Evolution. At least one of the matches, not the main event. We'll get there, but we're going to talk about this one-on-one match for the NXT Women's title as we continue as we go into the next chapter of the feud, as JC Jane defends the NXT Women's Championship against Jordan Grace on the next night.
Yep, like literally 24 hours later, they didn't even get time to breathe here. So
this year's WWE Evolution took place over at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, the hometown of a certain WWE Hall of Famer who's crying his ass off on social media because he didn't like the way he retired.
I mean, would you like it if Bret Hart cut you off early?
All right. And speaking of people getting cut off, so in the first couple minutes of the match, Jordan Grace was a ball of fire. Look at that. She hits a suicide dive immediately, going right after JCJ. No chill.
No chill, no rest, no brakes on the Juggernaut train.
Ted Turner is the GOAT. Yeah, Ted Turner was.
Now he's dead. Wait, is he dead or is he still alive?
No, he ain't dead. Hang on a minute. Bullshit.
No, is he still alive? He's still alive?
Yeah, there you go, man.
What the fuck, man? He's 86 years old.
He ain't
Dude.
dying like WCW.
God almighty.
All right, so let's go ahead and continue.
Yeah.
And Jordynne Grace continues her momentum early on, hitting JC Jane with a devastating German suplex.
Nice.
Yes, nice indeed. But then, of course, JC Jane was finally able to get a little bit of a breather, hitting Jordynne Grace with a penalty kick from the ring apron, knocking her ass down.
No, not the Jugger Mommy.
Not the Jugger Mommy, but unfortunately the Jugger Mommy. And then from the rest of the match, JC Jane continues to punish the number one contender. As you can see right here, she's got her cornered literally by her foot.
Oh man, that is not nice. I don't care how well produced or whatever the fuck it is. That is not a fucking nice position to be in. Having your throat shoved in by your opponent's foot there like this while you're laying prone at the bottom turnbuckle. Okay, I need to get away from looking at Jordynne Grace's booty. Let me just stick to the next graphic here.
First of all, hello, Rapper. Welcome to Wrestle...
Hang on. How's it going there, Rapper? Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. We appreciate you, and you are not going to continue that shit. Get away.
Wow, okay, yeah, no.
Yep.
Stop that.
Sorry, dumbass.
Folks, this is a casual reminder to please be respectful and courteous in the live chat. Otherwise, you will be penalized.
Yep, I saw where that was going the moment I saw the G. I'm like, nope. That's not happening, dipshit.
Seriously, man, come on, guys.
All right, continuing.
All right, so for the rest of the middle of the So for the rest of the middle of the match, JC Jane was focused on keeping the Juggernaut grounded. The story that they're telling is that JC Jane is trying to keep Jordynne Grace down so that she doesn't hulk up and tries to fight back. You know, as long as JC Jane continues her ground game, Jordynne Grace will not be able to power back. But unfortunately, that plan foiled.
Yeah, that plan was foiled because you can't hold down the Juggernaut for long. Look at her.
Jordynne Grace,
beautiful.
Jordynne Grace hits her with a power bomb and then goes for the Vader bomb from the corner, and it looks like JC Jane was ducked out of the way.
Oh, god damn it. Man, I would have loved to see the Vader bomb. That's one of my all-time favorite moves.
I know. So, continuing on, JC Jane continues her offense, hanging Jordynne Grace from the second rope and hitting a rope-hung neck breaker.
Oh, no. Isn't that like Randy Orton's DDT?
No, that's a DDT. This is a neck breaker.
Okay.
Different moves.
Same fucking thing.
No, different moves.
Are they barking? No? Okay.
No. She wasn't barking saying cock, slut, bam, bam, bam.
Oh, yeah, like fucking Randy Orton does. Yeah.
All right, so, anyways.
But she did fucking Busaiku knee here, apparently.
Oh, yes, she did. She hits the fuck ugly knee onto Jordynne Grace's face. Oh my god! And I think at that point, that's where Jordynne was busted open in her mouth.
Oh fuck! No, you're kidding me.
The good news is she wasn't bleeding buckets, unlike certain deathmatch wrestlers, but she was bleeding nonetheless.
I will say this: Blake Monroe, who's been in her corner this whole time, she is looking concerned.
There, you see? Look at that.
Would a friend be this worked up and be this sad and this worried if she was planning on doing anything nefarious at all? At all?
Okay, Juan, you're making it too obvious.
At all!
Let's keep going.
Okay.
All right, so as we get closer to the finish of the match, yes, let's go ahead and continue here. What's her face? JC Jane tried to cheat, grab the NXT Women's title after another false 2 count, but the referee was not having any of that shit.
Oh my god, damn it. Bethy Cooper, bustin' makes it feel good.
Thank you.
Okay. That was clever. How dare you?
And then in the final moments of the match, after fighting off against the Fatal Influence interfering shenanigans, and after fighting off JC Jane, and oh my god!
No! Blake! Why?
I saw this coming.
And hit her with the NXT Championship belt, with the Women's Championship belt on the back. Oh no!
It's almost as if we didn't see this coming.
Oh!
So after that betrayal happened, JC Jane capitalized and picked up the win. Your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane.
You motherfuckers! How dare you? The nerve, the gall, the betrayal, the insidiousness. No, and of course, fucking Blake Monroe hands JC Jane the NXT Women's Championship right back, and not the wedgie. Oh, fuck, how dare you, Haley Ray? God dang it!
And then before leaving the ring. You could see Blake Monroe doing her pose,
her
and
little cutesy pose,
and the Fatal Influence is just standing there like confused, looking at JC Jane like, what just happened?
What just happened is simple, bitch. Blake Monroe's out for number 1.
Okay, so let's be honest, Juan. We saw this coming. If you haven't paid attention, if you haven't watched the AEW programming, and you haven't seen the rivalry between Toni Storm and Mariah May, then come on, come on.
You have to understand, Mariah May was going to have the big celebratory babyface debut just by showing up. So she can't just jump in as a heel, even though Mariah May working as a heel is peak Mariah May. She does her best work when she's working as a heel, when she's working rude and fucking nasty and catty and conniving and fucking stuff like that. She proved that in AEW with her rivalry with Toni Storm. So, how do we ease people into being very familiarized with the heel side of Blake Monroe? By doing this, having her start off babyface a little bit, team up with Jordan Grace, and then kaboom booms!
But now here lies the question, and this is a criticism that fans have. They felt like the heel turn with Blake Monroe is rushed.
Rushed?
It was too soon.
What do you mean too soon?
Like they could have given them a little more time.
When?
Yeah.
No, seriously, fucking when? Having a nice big heel turn at the biggest girl power show of all girl powers over here. Then if that's not fucking catty women's wrestling shit, I don't know what is. Come on. It fucking makes sense if you're gonna have a heel bad guy fucking wrestler lady fucking turn into a bad guy. Fucking do it then.
No, I agree with you, dude. I'm just addressing and I agree. Having the heel turn done on a pay-per-view rather than on TV makes more sense, and it gets a much bigger reaction from the live crowd.
So I can understand it feeling too soon because Blake Monroe just showed up, a month ago?
Okay, yeah, there's a critic. Yeah, and Mr. Quick actually added more. Poorly executed and no build-up.
Thank you, Matthew Coburn, for the punch.
So it was a high heel turn. How
dare you?
Poorly executed and no build-up, according to Mr. Quake.
That is more a matter of opinion. At this stage, you have to try to look at what kind of story are we trying to tell, and how can we get the most out of Blake Monroe. Certainly, having her run around as a babyface for a little while would have been nice, but I think we're gonna have plenty more time to see Blake Monroe run as a babyface. Right now, let's show everyone what we know she's capable of on the big stage in NXT. By actually having her show herself as prime heel Mariah May conniving bullshit. You're very high right now, says Mr. Quake. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm getting there, but only because I need to go to sleep.
He'll get there. Don't worry about it. But that being said, I agree with Juan, and this will flush out, and this will introduce another storyline for Jordan Grace to be involved in, while we build up other contenders for JC Jane to defend the NXT Women's title against.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have another wrinkle. We have a little side storyline here. Jordan Grace has got derailed in her quest to become NXT Women's Champion by Blake Monroe. Yeah, exactly. See, you get it though, Mr. Quick. She is a natural heel. She does her best work as a heel.
Ridge Holland is banished to Evolve.
Fucking Ridge Holland.
All right.
We'll be back to Evolution in a few moments over here because
now it's time to talk about the main event of this year's annual marquee pay-per-view event of All Elite Wrestling. AEW All In returns to Texas.
Wait, returns to Texas? I thought that was the first time. This is the first
time.
Well,
this is the first time in Texas. The AEW All In Texas over at the Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, which seats, I believe, over 40,000 attendees, and they were able to sell half the arena,
which is better.
It is better.
20,000 people for All In Texas. That's not bad.
That's not bad. And the headline main event for this incredible All In pay-per-view event, which, by the way, now tops WrestleMania 35 2019 as the longest pay-per-view ever.
6 hours long. 6 hours long.
Come on, Tony Khan. Even the old regime of Ring of Honor, even New Japan does 2-night pay-per-views.
God damn it, old man.
They've been doing it before WWE got into it.
Crackhead boy. You silly crackhead.
So, the main event is a Texas death match for the AEW World Championship as the defending champion Jon Moxley, the leader of the Death Riders, defends the title against Hangman Adam Page.
Texas's own resident drunkard man.
Actually, Adam Page is from Alexandria, Virginia.
Okay, so it's not a homecoming for him. Jesus, why were people trying to say that it was a homecoming for him?
They're idiots.
But more importantly, listen, I realize this stuff, and I know that he's naturally the babyface here. You think I'm gonna forget him burning down Swerve Strickland's house, though?
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna forget that? I'm not gonna forget that. That was so out of fucking pocket and unnecessary. But yeah, no, seriously.
Virginia.
The stars that night are big and bright. Yeah, and the big skies of Texas. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right about that, Matthew Coburn. AEW All In 2025 was a GOAT, better than AEW All In 2021.
And no, do you mean AEW All In 2023 in London?
Ah, yes, that's right. DC Cowboy Adam Page. DC.
But yes, Hangman Adam Page has been on a story of redemption after burning down Swerve's house last year, after selling his soul to defeat his arch enemy Swerve Strickland. These
guys just freaking syringed each other and drank each other's blood in the grossest ways.
Yes.
Fucking gross.
Hangman Adam Page has been trying to rebuild himself. He was trying to find himself again.
Did he has been the bottle?
Well, I really can't answer to that, but he has finally made amends. He made amends to Christopher Daniels, the guy he retired. He finally reached some sort of resolution in conflict with Swerve Strickland. These two now have an understanding of each other, and he is now on the warpath to reclaim the AEW World Championship from Jon Moxley. And in this match, it's anything goes. No disqualification, no countouts, all weapons legal. The only way to win is to stand on your feet by the count of 10, or if your opponent gives up.
Lazy booking.
So, let's go ahead and begin.
All right.
So, at the beginning of the match, apparently, from what I've seen, Hangman Adam Page and Jon Moxley were both carrying forks, but Hangman Adam Page pulled out the fork first and started playing with his food, literally. He locks in on Jon Moxley with the triangle chokehold and starts stabbing him in the forehead. And God, that already looks nasty.
Oh my God. We're starting with forks.
Yes, we are.
Hang on. I need to see something.
Are you looking for a fork emoji?
Yes.
Yes, there it is. Yes. Oh.
Dinner's served, folks. What the shit? What the actual hell?
Oh my God.
We actually started with forks.
Yes,
I have no fucking words.
All right, well, let's continue.
You want me to respect AEW? You want me to, then they need to not do shit like this. I get that it's a Texas death match. I get it that this is going to be a bloody, gutsy, gory, and gooey match. But why start with the forks? Can't you build up? I can't have myself orgasm right away. I need to be finessed. I'm not some cheap hooer that is ready for discharge at a moment's notice. I need to be tantalized. I need to be perversionated. I need to be enticed. I need to get motivated. Why are the fuck are we doing it like this?
All right, so as we
Jackass AEW style, you're not wrong, Mr. Quake. Please continue.
All right, so as we continue the...
It's only downhill from here.
Well, downhill or uphill, depending on your worldview, but let's go ahead and continue here. So John Moxley was able to fight back with a little bit of help from Marina Shafir. Marina Shafir got a little bit of biting into Hangman Page's forehead.
She bit his forehead?
Yes.
Why is Marina Shafir biting him?
Because blood.
No!
And then
that's Moxley's blood. He's the one who's got the coupons. Marina Shafir owes Moxley a refund.
And then Moxley drops...
No, she owes Renee Paquette a refund. Renee Paquette's the one who handles the coupons for Moxley, okay? Whenever Moxley's in the middle of his bloodlust, he can't be trusted to make his own decisions that don't involve myrtleizing people. So Renee Paquette, as his wife and therefore his power of attorney and next of kin, she has signed the consent to receive the coupons in order for her to drink the blood. Marina Shafir is breaking the coupons contract. Cut it out!
And then
leave some blood for Moxley to drink. What the fuck?
And then Moxley drops Hangman Adam Page with a scoop slam onto the barbed wire wrapped steel chair in the middle of the ring.
What?
No, go ahead. Share your emojis.
I thought I did.
No, you didn't. Oh. Yeah, no.
The cow jumped over the moon. It ran away with the spoon. God damn it, Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew Coburn. You continue to be funny as hell. I don't think the emojis are working.
Yeah, something's up.
Oh, well. Yeah, hit refresh.
Yeah,
all right, let's go ahead and continue this crazy-ass ride.
Oh, my Lord. I don't believe this shit.
And then, during the match, John Moxley asks Marina Shafir to bring in the bucket full of crushed glass, and Moxley grabs the glass, throws it into the ring, and then drops Hangman Adam Page back first onto the glass and started dragging him around the ring, man, with the crushed glass, busting his back open. Oh my God, such torture!
Jesus Christ, man! Not cool.
Not cool indeed. Ugh.
Okay, I see what's up. All right, I got it fixed though.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yay, vampires.
Yay, vampires.
Jesus Christ. Like, I can't, like, I'm all for having the blood and guts, but build it up. Build up to the blood. Build up to the guts, man. Fucking, you can't just fucking shotgun all this shit in my face and expect me to just, like, take it like that.
So after both these guys get on their feet and Moxley rakes Hangman Adam Page's back on the top turnbuckle with barbed wire assistance.
What the shit?
Hangman Adam Page was able to reverse it and then hit a powerbomb on John Moxley onto two steel chairs onto the backside of the chair, as you can see. I hate to
That is not safe at all. That is not, like, even if there's a way to do that safely, that is not safe.
Oh, but Moxley's hardcore. He can take it.
No! Fucking be smart, you idiot! No! Fucking hell! I mean it. This is not intelligent. What the actual fuck? Oh my God! This is fucking terrifying. I'm sorry, but like, I'm over here like, well, there goes my ability to walk. Congratulations.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just playing along, but like, no, I get it. It's fucking.
I was gonna say, like, you got nothing to say about that over here because you know I'm fucking right over here.
Yeah. All right. So, but having enough of Marina Shafir's bullshit, Hangman Adam Page finally grabs Marina Shafir and hits a Death Valley driver, driving her through the table at ringside. So at least the bitch is out for now.
Yay, good. Get her away. Jesus, what else does she do around there? And yes, he wants to suck his blood, Christy. Like, you gotta remember, John Moxley's a fucking vampire. He doesn't feel satisfied in a pro wrestling match if he's not bleeding and if he's not fucking, like, being hardcore and
If he's not bleeding, he doesn't feel alive.
Which is stupid. It's legitimate.
Because, you know, when you bust it open, you get that adrenaline.
And, yeah, it reminds me of, Barbed Wire, the Pam Anderson movie.
Giggity.
That's a fucking hardcore fucking crazy-ass movie.
Yes,
fucking,
it is.
Tamara Morrison was in it. Django Boba Fett.
Well, of course.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and keep going with this crazy-ass ride. So Marina Shafir is out for the count. Yeah. She's been driven through the table, thank goodness. And then we get our first instance of Avengers Assemble. The Billy Goat, Will Ospreay, tries to help Hangman Adam Page and gets paid for his efforts as the Death Riders of Claudio Castagnoli and Gabe Kidd, their hired gun, knock out Will Ospreay with a pile driver at ringside, and then they grab the steel chair and Pillmanized Will Ospreay, erasing him from the picture.
Okay. Like, do you have any idea how bad that is? It's Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin, the bruv, the British boy wonder of doom. Don't worry, I'm coming to save. Nope. It's Groundskeeper Willie and the gag in the Simpsons Halloween special.
Yeah. But alas,
Don't worry, kids. I'm here to save you. I'm bad at this job.
Will Ospreay went to try and save his friend,
Right.
but alas, the Billy Goat was the first to the slaughter.
Thanks for trying. Thanks.
So, continuing with the action, Moxley was able to regain control of the match and then suplexes Hangman Adam Page to the ringside. Both men are collided through a pair of barbed wire wrapped tables because, of course, it's barbed wire.
Okay, one question.
And Moxley is a fucking bloody mess. Jesus.
Okay, that barbed wire looks more wire than barbed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't doubt that that's real barbed wire. However, from this angle, it just looks like silly string. It looks like a fishing line.
I do. I can see that.
Like, listen, yes, I'm the one who's fucking pissing and moaning about this being too bloody and too hardcore and too crazy, and then snapping over here and saying, like, this doesn't look hardcore or crazy or bloody enough because the barbed wire looks flimsy. But that's because the barbed wire does look flimsy in the shot. However they spooled it out over here is not well spooled. It's not well placed. What you want to do, if you're going to make the barbed wire look more terrifying or whatever, is not have it spaced out so much. You see how there's like a good, like maybe 1.5 feet of spacing between the loops there?
Yeah.
Like, no, make it loop tighter and make it sort of zigzag or whatever, if at all possible, across the table. That way it looks more chaotic and it looks more dangerous to bloody up on the barbed wire.
I guess they didn't think that far ahead.
No, they don't, because they're freaking morons. Yes, there's exactly, Matthew Coburn. It looks like rubber barbed wire. See, exactly, like, okay, so these guys, like, that better not be gimmicked barbed wire, because if it is, I'm gonna be like, okay, so Mr. Hardcore Crazy Man, he's good with fucking getting forked in the head, he's good with fucking, concussioning himself all over his brain.
Getting nails to his back.
Nails to his back, we'll get to that in a minute. He's good with getting, freaking, chopsticks, like, sticking out of his, forehead, but he draws the line on how tightly you wind out your barbed wire on the table.
Dude, come on. Even fucking Chris Jericho can take the barbed wire like a man.
My God. I know.
I gotta show you a picture of Chris Jericho getting through barbed wire later. But anyway, so.
A
video, yeah.
I know. I'm a fucking nerd. I'm a fucking dweeb. Who am I to fucking talk about these guys? They're hardcore. Like, I'm the guy who consumes this media.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Moxley drags Hangman's carcass back into the ring and delivers a Death Rider onto the chair that's standing.
Paradigm shift.
A paradigm shift onto the chair, and he asks Wheeler Yuta to get into the ring to help him out. And now the numbers are against Hangman Page until we get a video footage on the Titantron from Mount Everest. It is Darby Allin, who, by the way, successfully climbed Mount Everest and already made his descent. Congratulations to him. I'm glad you didn't die up there. He cut a promo, apparently, while making his ascent to Mount Everest, and he says that he's coming after Moxley and he's going to take everything away from him. And that video distraction was enough for this masked assailant to enter the ring, and he's wearing a freaking Blue Panther luchador mask, and he does the yes chant, and he hits the Busaiku fuck ugly knee onto Wheeler Yuta, knocking him out, and it turns out to be none other than the former AEW World Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Yay!
Another Avengers Assemble moment.
You gotta respect the beard, Mr. Quake. He's always looking good in the beard.
Hells yeah, man. Bryan Danielson is back, and he started laying in a bunch of kicks onto Wheeler Yuta.
Okay.
Onto Gabe Kidd and Claudio Castagnoli before wiping him out with a suicide dive. What's up?
Here's the thing. Isn't he retired? Or rather, isn't he no longer full-time?
He's no longer full-time.
Okay. Fucking hell. That's crazy. That's wild. I I like me some D-Bry. No arguments here. And what the fuck was Wheeler Yuta going to do other than not know how to brush his hair?
Also, it's kind of funny how WWE tried to issue a cease and desist on Bryan Danielson and having him to stop doing the yes chant.
They can't copyright the word yes.
That's so stupid. Come on, WWE, just leave him alone.
No, not even like leave him alone. Just like, nah, that's not gonna fly. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So
continuing. Oh,
yeah.
Darby Allin too. Yeah. Yeah. He's got a nice beard too. Yeah. 1993 to 2024. No, he's not dead.
No, he's not dead. Wait, what? He ain't dead, bro.
Darby Allin.
Oh, Darby Allin. And if that wasn't enough, we got another Avengers Assemble moment. We got Darby Allin descending from the rooftop all the way into the ring like his iconic predecessor, and he stares down at Moxley, and Moxley looked like he's seen a ghost, and that distracted Moxley long enough for Hangman Page to hit the buckshot lariat, and while Hangman got his hand full with Moxley, Darby Allin wipes out the Death Riders at ringside with the coffin drop.
Yay!
Yay! Everybody's coming back, Juan. Isn't that great?
That's great. This is awesome.
Hey, listen.
This is cool.
Hey, listen. He got CM Punk's seal of approval, okay?
Okay, like, that's not even it, but I'm just like, yeah, congratulations. We're getting D-Bry. We're getting Darby Allin. Okay, this is good. Will Ospreay tried. He tried. But I guess he's filling the Seth Rollins role here for the WrestleMania Endgame.
Yeah.
So, like, is that what we're doing, like, AEW Endgame?
It looks like that, yeah. All right, so getting back into the action here, and then before all that chaos happened, the Death Riders rolled in a bed of nails into the ring, and Moxley then hits the Death Rider onto the
paradigm shift.
Fine, the paradigm shift onto the bed of nails, spiking Hangman Page head first, and God, that shit is fucking brutal. And then Jon Moxley signals Marina Shafir to grab the briefcase that has the AEW World Title at ringside, and after she grabs the briefcase, she gets bamboozled. She gets handcuffed by none other than motherfucking Prince Nana.
Oh my God!
You stupid woman!
How dare you! Oh my God, I don't know whether I should be happy or just, like, beside myself. Like, how could she not notice that the dancing fool himself, the Prince Nana, is right there waiting to make her his bitch by handcuffing her, literally stopping her from being able to do anything to interfere any further in the match. Oh, and I thought that fucking Adam Page stung her out or something.
Yeah, no, like, he did, but it was only temporary.
Oh, it was only temporary. She's like, you know what? At this point, I'm not even gonna argue it over here. At this point, anything to tear the Death Riders down. So
yeah, thanks, Prince Nana. Thanks for the assist.
Thank you, Prince Nana. What the fuck are you doing? You silly coffee man.
You dance away, man. You deserve it.
Yes, keep dancing fool.
Now, unfortunately, I don't have a picture of the Young Bucks' involvement because they also got involved in the main event and they hit Hangman Adam Page with the with the EVP trigger to give Moxley an extra push, and then they were wiped out by Swerve Strickland at ringside. Swerve knocks out Matt and Nick Jackson, and actually go to the picture after that because those two, I forgot to flip them over. And then Swerve Strickland, even though he has a history with Hangman Adam Page, he grabs the chain that Hangman brought and he hands Hangman Page the chain so that Hangman Adam Page can finish the story. Ow!
Cut it out!
No!
You missed.
Anyways, and now we get to the final moments of the match. From Hangman Adam Page hits the buckshot lariat, and Moxley falls back first onto the bed of nails.
These aren't gimmicked at all, are they, Steve? Okay, there's a way, like, you can flat back onto a bed of nails in a safe way. So, yes, but at the same time, Okay, the blood is getting too much for me on this. I swear to fucking God.
Oh, no. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. Because it's not enough. Because Hangman Adam Page grabs the chain and starts hanging Jon Moxley by the ropes. He's strangling Jon Moxley, and Jon Moxley is holding on for dear life. He is panicking until eventually he signals that he taps out and he's giving up, awarding Hangman Adam Page the victory. Hangman Adam Page then grabs the briefcase and finally frees the goddamn motherfucking AEW World title from it. Thank goodness you did that. Thank you for showing the actual championship.
At long last, Jesus Christ. How long has that thing been out of the picture? Fina fucking Lee.
Your winner and new AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page. He finished the... It kind of is a Cody moment.
Is it?
I mean, if you look at the comparison...
Is it?
Why? Why do you think it's not?
Which one of them is the Undertaker, huh?
Oh, shit, that's a good question.
There you go. There's no Undertaker.
All right, fine. Well, anyways, but... All right, okay, the blood is too much, and yeah, they could have done a much better job in building up
the violence of the gore and the craziness and the ultra violence crazy shit. Yeah, no, fucking seriously, it's okay to have that in this Texas Death Match. I'm not gonna argue it, but ease me into it, baby.
Okay, so you like the action, but you don't like the way it was paced.
Exactly, no, like fucking build me up to it. Build me up to the blood, and then have the blood start, like, make it fucking at least 15 minutes into the match, at least. Like, I'll be okay if you guys are bleeding buckets and drinking blood and being your stupid, ultra-hardcore fucking IWA Mid-South dipshit-ass stuff because Jon Moxley never grew up from that shit in his brain. Go ahead, but fucking be intelligent. Don't just start with getting forked, alright? Jesus, go fork yourself with this shit.
But all the other elements of the match was actually pretty good. It was great seeing Will Ospreay trying to help and getting his comeuppance, getting punished for it.
I'm sorry.
I know.
It would have been nice if Will Ospreay got to take somebody out.
No.
He got to take some fucking body out. Gabe Kidd. Yeah, sure. Let's have him take Gabe Kidd out and leave Claudio. And then when Darby Allin and D-Bry show up or whatever, and they've got Wheeler Yuta and Claudio in there, then they can take him from there. And that would be fine.
And Prince Nana showing up handcuffing Marina Shafir, like, damn, that was a troll moment.
That was a troll moment, and a good troll moment. It's basically a way of saying, like, hey, no, we're done with the Death Riders bullshit.
Also, how long do you think they're going to have Darby Allin descend from the rooftops? I'm just asking because I want him to be safe, and I don't want him to fall into a freaking gruesome death.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm not really...
I don't want them to overdo the gimmick, all right, man? It's cool seeing him do it, but don't do it too much, man. You only got one life.
Seriously.
And, of course, yeah, no, the final moments of the match, I actually enjoyed it. And what a great way to send off, to finish it off. But now we need to talk about this for a moment. Now that it's done... Now that it's over, now that we are freed from the agonizing title reign of Jon Moxley and the Death Riders and the briefcased championship, we have to ask ourselves, what was the point of the Death Riders? What did they accomplish since their inception?
Other than annoy the shit out of everyone saying, oh, they're taking over and that they're taking everyone down. Except that they're not trios champions, they're not tag champs, they don't have a mid-card belt. Marina Shafir doesn't fucking wrestle, apparently. Fucking the only one who had a belt was Moxley. So it
Well, no, they did have trios titles, but they lost it. Had, yeah.
Past tense. They didn't lose it at All In. They've been lost it.
Yeah, that's true.
So the Death Riders... literally, like, the Whitepool Combat Clan here literally only existed to give people around Jon Moxley. Why? Is he not confident enough in himself to be able to carry a storyline on his own? Does he always need to have a faction?
No, he doesn't always need a faction. And when AEW started, he was doing fine just him as himself. as his own person. He didn't need a group. But that being said, okay, you can argue that throughout the entire run, the Death Riders did build stars in AEW. They elevated Will Hobbs, but then and Will Hobbs is one of the trio's champions of the Ops, whom by the way, they took the titles from the Death Riders. So there's that.
Yay.
They elevated Will Hobbs. They elevated Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland got to fight against the Death Riders and got to main event with Jon Moxley at Dynasty, even though it was to a losing effort. Let's see here. They created a story of Darby Allin. They took him out, and then Darby Allin came back after climbing Mount Everest.
Yay.
So it's not as if the Death Riders angle didn't accomplish anything. They did elevate a few wrestlers in AEW. They did build stars. They did create rivalries, but it was still agonizing to see Jon Moxley's reign as champion and to see
it's always the same shit. All right, you're bouncing out, Haley Ray. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. Like every single Death Rider Moxley shit ends the same way. 2 seconds in, we've got blood and guts. Moxley fucking, like, the fucking tanks everybody's finishers. The fucking wife beater combat clan fucking people, they all fucking show up and they jump in on it. And Moxley, to show everyone that he actually is a jujitsu jackoff, has to choke them out in order to win.
Thank you, Jiu-Jitsu Jackoff. That's a good one.
I mean, yeah, you can thank Jim Cornette for that one. No, fucking seriously. No, like, because, is this because you fucking put video out of you losing in an amateur Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fucking tournament?
I still need to find that.
Huh?
I still need to watch that.
It was the fastest thing, and he didn't even fucking shake the guy's hand after. And the guy was like a scrawny little dude, and he fucking choked out and defeated Moxley.
What a bitch.
Yeah, no, and I'm over here thinking to myself, like, are you serious? Is that why we have to fucking, is that why we gotta have to have Jon Moxley always choke someone out? To show everybody that, oh no, he's really hard. Like, no, fuck you, no. Fucking dope. No, what? No.
Now,
dope.
Now, apart from that, I did watch all the other clips of AEW All In Texas, and it looked like the pay-per-view was a success. Adam Cole, unfortunately, had to relinquish the TNT title because he is sidelined with concussions, and it sucks, and we wish him the best in a full speedy recovery. Dustin Rhodes won the vacant TNT championship, which is his first singles title since 2002, so good for him.
Oh my God.
He got his hometown feel-good moment. The Texas fans loved Dustin Rhodes' win, and now he's the champ.
Wait, what other championship is that?
He is the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, and he is also Ring of Honor Six-Man Tag Team Champion. With the Von Erichs and with Sammy Guevara.
Oh my God. Okay, what the hell? Like, look, I love me some Dustin, but that's a lot of belts.
I know. And he's pushing, and he's almost 60.
I'm not even worried about the 60 thing part at this point. It's just like, look, I have the same problem with Mercedes Money being a belt collector, but come the fuck on.
Yeah, I know. And of course, and speaking of which,
not to take away from Dustin. Like, he's fucking incredible, but yeah.
Yeah, no. And of course, Toni Storm successfully defending the AEW Women's World Title against Mercedes Moné. Fuck yeah! Know your place, bitch! Get in the back of the fucking line! Your belts mean shit!
Exactly.
And yeah, no, everything else on the pay-per-view.
Fries in the back, Mercedes.
And everything else in the pay-per-view was fucking awesome. The fans loved it. It was just great wrestling for All Elite Wrestling. So good for them.
Yay!
Yay! All right. Now let's go ahead and finish off by talking about the main event of this year's WWE Evolution. These two women have their rivalry has spanned for years, and these two women are about to run it back one more time for the Women's World Championship. As the defending champion, the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, defends the Women's World Title against Rhea Bloody Ripley.
The Eradicator and the Genius of the Sky squaring off for the gold. These two ladies left it all in the ring. And It was fucking beautiful.
It was so beautiful. And the story behind it is, again, Rhea Ripley can never beat Io Sky. In their one-on-one encounters, it's I believe Io Sky has a 3-0 record against Mommy. And yeah, no, Io Sky has got her. Io Sky's got Rhea Ripley's number.
Oh, goddamn. So, yeah, well, let's see how well it turns out for Mommy, like you said.
Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the main event.
All right, so we start things off.
So we start things off with these two ladies showing...
Not you, the thing.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fine.
Here we go.
We start things off by showing these two ladies showing just squaring off, showing a little bit of respect for each other. Of course, what's her face? Io Sky was able to get the upper hand of their exchange, like doing a bunch of backflips and reversals on Mommy, and it does her new head gesture,
her little
that the
pose,
fans love.
Yeah, no, that was cool. That's a cool little thing. But
Clearly getting it to Rhea Ripley's head, of course.
No, the thing that gets me is Io Sky is paying homage to her Joshi wrestling days here with the frills in her outfit. Notice how she hadn't had frills or like the lacy stuff on there since she was back in
NXT.
In NXT when she was fresh out of the Japanese Joshi wrestling leagues.
Oh yeah, they put her in some weird suit or whatever. But anyways, Rhea Ripley, of course.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, this was after Rhea Ripley was able to fire back her own offense, and then Io Sky was able to turn the tables on Rhea yet again, hitting an incredible Asai moonsault.
Yay!
Yay! And they got a perfect camera angle too. Look at that; it's beautiful.
Fucking brilliant. I can almost count the tattoos on Rhea Ripley's right side of her body there. Almost. Let me just get a little.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now shifted from pointing out fashion details to body ink.
I mean.
I know. Looks like Gozer doing a flip, says Matthew Coburn.
Oh, god dang it. Oh, well, like, the thing is, Gozer had that flat top hairdo of doom, and Io Sky has her brilliant ruby ponytail up in the shit.
Yeah.
So, like, that and
It's
Gozer...
'cause she's white, isn't it?
Yes, Gozer the Gozerian was white. She was an all-white eldritch abomination creature, remember?
All right. Yeah, no, fair enough. All right, so let's go ahead and continue the action. Yeah, no, every move that Rhea Ripley tries to make, Io Sky always has a reversal. She's always one step ahead of her. And this has been the ongoing theme of their past matches and their ongoing theme on this main event. Go for it.
Which?
Yep. And then Io Sky reverses another move and then locks in a freaking crossface in the middle of the ring. But Rhea Ripley was able to break out of the submission hold.
Oh, god damn it. Gotta love it. I mean,
things are not looking very good for Mommy.
Like, listen, Rhea Ripley's got some serious musculature on her, but it's tough to, like, when you're flat in a flat position like that, when even if it's just a regular fucking STF or a crossface like this one, there's very little leverage that you can move around with unless you can actually reestablish a vertical base. And that's not easy if your opponent is leaning in on you and the swell of your swelling...
Hey! Cut that out.
Back of Rhea Ripley.
So anyways, having enough of their shit, these two ladies started
Is that
fighting.
Donnie Darko fucking thing in her back of her arm?
I think so.
Let me fucking see. Hang on. Sorry, I'm distracting. I know. I'm horrible. I'm a horrible play-by-play guy. I mean, color commentary guy. You're the play-by-play right now.
Oh my god.
As well as the aging, too? Okay, no, that's not it at all.
Okay,
it looks like a little... What the hell is that?
I don't fucking know, man.
Oh, it's a rooster. It's a hen. It's a hen on a basket. What the hell?
I guess she considers herself Mother Hen. I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
So, having enough of Io Sky's shit, these two ladies start fighting over at ringside. Over on the ring apron by the announce table. Rhea Ripley knocks her out with a running knee hit, and then she whips Io Sky back first onto the barricade.
Ow. Fuck.
Finally, getting herself a little bit of a breather after being taken for a ride by Io Sky.
So, Io has definitely been able to counteract a lot of Rhea Ripley's offense, basically flipping it around against her. But at some point, Rhea Ripley's raw strength does kick in and is a factor in all of this shit. So there's only so much evasion and redirection that Io Sky can pull off for so long. Put all her eggs in one basket. Okay, I see that. I think I see what you mean there, Matthew. And yeah, Io Sky is bouncy. You're right about that, Mr. Quake.
Oh yeah, put it all right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, it's not. I mean, we're not calling Rhea Ripley like a chicken.
No, of course not. That would be suicide.
That's a death. That's a death sentence.
Exactly.
All right, so getting back into the action now, Rhea Ripley finally is in control. She locks in the body scissors onto Io Sky, targeting the midsection, wearing down the genius of the sky.
Hang on. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, what are you doing?
Okay, yeah, no, listen. The moment I saw this photo, there's only one thing that I can think of.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay.
Is everybody
Happy cried the sergeant looking up. Our hero feeble answered yes, and then they stood him up. He jumped into the icy blast, his static line unhooked, and he ain't gonna jump no more. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. He ain't gonna jump no more.
Thank you for that.
Murder me, mommy.
Oh my.
God damn.
I prefer her using the head scissors on the head like she did with Dominic Mysterio, but that's just
I know, that's how she converted him.
Anyways,
Anyhow.
but refusing to be converted herself, Io Sky was able to break out of the clutches of Mommy as she hits a double stomp onto Mommy's midsection. Look at that angle, Jesus!
Nice.
I hate to be her gut.
I would. The things that I would do with her gut, I'm not allowed to say because she's married to Buddy Matthews and he will kill me.
Yes, indeed. And continuing this onslaught, Io Sky then delivers a devastating German suplex onto Rhea Ripley, dropping her back first in the middle of the ring onto the Maybelline sponsorship.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh my god.
Also, it just occurred to me that if you look at the bottom of the turnbuckle right there in the picture, WWE is also sponsored by Walmart.
Oh my god.
The sponsorship is crazy, man.
The sponsorship's getting a little crazy here. Full circle shades of the black and gold era for NXT.
Yeah, that's right, brah. All right, and Io Sky doesn't look like she's letting up at all. She runs over to the top rope and hits a drop kick onto Rhea Ripley, knocking Mommy down on the floor.
Oh man.
Yes.
God dang it, Io. What the hell?
But Rhea Ripley finally catches her in her clutches and hits a running sit-out Liger bomb. But Io Sky was able to kick out after 2.
So this isn't enough?
It's not.
What's it gonna take?
Also, I wish I had a picture of this, but Rhea Ripley actually paid homage to the late Scott Hall and did the Razor's Edge onto Io Sky in the middle of the ring.
Oh god damn!
Before hitting the powerbomb.
Oh, snap! So that's what she ended up doing. Got to score one for the bad guy.
Yeah, Ayo, woo!
Liz, too sweet.
All right, let's continue on.
Yeah, let's continue.
And then unfortunately the referee gets involved in all these shenanigans. The referee gets knocked down. Io Sky was trying to go for a drop kick on Rhea Ripley, but she knocks out Jessica Carr, that poor lamb.
Sorry. That looks like it sucks.
With the referee knocked down and Io Sky confused at the miscalculation, go for it. Rhea Ripley finally grabs her and finally grabs Io Sky and hits the Riptide, but there's just one problem.
There's no referee to count.
And Rhea Ripley is pissed.
So pissed that apparently she's just throwing Io Sky all over the place.
Yep, another Razor's Edge onto Io Sky, but she didn't stop there. With no referee to enforce the rules, Rhea Ripley can fight unabated and unrestricted. Which takes us to their brawl at ringside.
How's my boot taste, bitch?
Pretty
Oh
much.
my God.
Rhea Ripley hits a running big boot onto Io Sky, and both these women start fighting into the crowd until they finally get to a section where there's a bunch of equipment boxes, and Rhea Ripley was about to hit a super riptide from the top of like the balcony section, but Io Sky was able to fight out of it, which gives us this iconic aerial moment here on Evolution.
God, look at this shit. The height on that's gotta be, what, almost 20 feet in the air?
Almost 20 feet in the air, that's right.
Like, I would say 15, 16 feet maybe.
Around that,
I don't
if you're
fucking know.
ballparking.
Point is, that is high, and Rhea Ripley got splattered by Io Sky. Yep, being referees is the worst job there. You're not wrong, Haley Ray. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is fucking brilliant, though. Gotta love these fucking moments.
I know. And then we bring the action back into the ring. And now, in this moment, I need to talk about it because both women were started fighting on the top turnbuckle. Juan, you saw this. Io Sky was saying something in Japanese to Rhea Ripley. My headcanon is saying is that she's talking shit about her mama. So so after that exchange, both these Rhea Ripley knocks her out. She tries to go for an avalanche riptide. Io Sky reverses it into a Spanish fly, and both women are knocked down. Rhea Ripley's knocked down. Io Sky's knocked down. The referee is still out. What the fuck is gonna happen next?
Why, this, of course. Naomi.
And then
Money in
Naomi,
the Bank.
who, by the way, is looking a little beat up after her fight with Jade Cargill earlier in the evening. She brings the Money in the Bank briefcase, and she cashes it in, officially turning this into a triple threat match.
It was such a big announcement that the timekeeper rang the bell before what's-her-face, the announcer, was finished announcing that it was now a triple threat match for the women's world title. So they had to fucking ring the bell twice on himself.
That was stupid.
No, I was just so excited, like, oh my god.
So, Naomi grabs the Money in the Bank briefcase. She clocks Rhea Ripley's head with the briefcase. Yep, she clocks her in the head, and then she throws her shoulder first onto the ring post, knocking her out, and then she delivers her split-legged moonsault on the corner onto Io Sky to pin, cover, and, sorry, I got my arrows crossed. Okay, so, she grabs Rhea Ripley, throws her shoulder first, knocking her out, grabs the briefcase, knocks Io Sky, hits her with the split-legged moonsault to pin and win. Your winner and new Women's World Champion, standing tall in the State Farm Arena in front of all the fans of Atlanta. Your winner and new champion, Naomi.
Shit! God damn, woman. Like, here's the thing. And by the way, in case you had this question in your head, why was Naomi allowed after joining into the triple threat match? Why was she allowed to use the briefcase on Io Sky? Well, it's simple. Because triple threat matches are, by default, no disqualification matches. So, Naomi was allowed to play and fight as dirty as she wanted. Now that I got that little continuity piece that might have been itching in the back of your head, turning it back.
All right, thank you for that, Juancho. And yes, this is an incredible moment. Congratulations to Naomi.
God.
This was just came out of nowhere.
And what a fucking surprise. It was quite the shock, and people are insanely behind Naomi's brand new championship reign about to come.
And you know what? This is a full circle moment for Naomi. She has before she walked out on WWE in 2022, she has struggled to find her footing in the women's division. Like, she went from being a funkadactyl to being lost in the shuffle for most of the 2010s. She became SmackDown Women's Champion.
She rocked the glow.
She rocked the glow at WrestleMania 34, but then she lost the title. Like, the title reign wasn't that long. And then, of course, she spent a couple of years lingering in a mid to lower card. She got she won the women's tag titles with Mercedes Moné, with Sasha Banks, until their walkout in 2022 because they felt like the women's tag titles and the women's division as a whole wasn't treated with enough respect. So, and then Naomi had to rebuild herself. She went over to TNA Wrestling as Trinity. She became She became the Knockouts World Champion, but she wasn't quite one of the top women yet. And then she made her return to WWE last year, 2024, and she was amazing. She had a great tag run with Jade Cargill, and she had a good singles run since she returned. She had a great tag run with Bianca Belair. She had one of the most intensive, crazy storylines with Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair that it solidified her heel turn and made her one of the most watched women in WWE history. And now this.
Unfucking unbelievable. Also, Jeannie Rick is in the chat. Hey up, Jeannie Rick. Welcome.
Hey! Juan, your thoughts?
Hot shit. You see, like, there's you ramp it up. You don't just start on 5th gear. You go from 1st to 2nd to 3rd to 4th to 5th gear. And Jeannie Rick over here dropping $1.99 super sticker.
Hey, thank you for the mic.
Thank you for that, Mike. We're not gonna drop it this time, but thank you. Holy cow! And to the drama of everything built up between Io and Rhea, and it all came to a head. And Naomi saw an opportunity, and she seized it, and she took it, and she owns it. So that's her owning it.
So what do you think of this? Of her entire career trajectory thus far? Like, do you think that this is like true vindication for her?
Like, it feels more like she's ready to be a big timer now, even though I loved when her and Bianca and Jade Cargill were, you know, the X-Men trio of sexy, beautiful black women of power and glory.
Yeah, that was fun.
But seeing her being this heel, crazed, like, fuck you all, I'm not just like little sister or whatever. I will take what's mine.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm digging it. I am digging it.
I'm also digging it too.
And I got nothing but respect.
And in the aftermath of it all, these 3 women will square off again this year at WWE SummerSlam.
Oh my freaking god, you're kidding me. Whoa.
Whoa, careful. And yeah, that about does it. Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
The rest of the pay-per-view of WWE Evolution was great. They had a great opening triple threat match for the Women's Intercontinental title. Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria put on a great opening match to set the pace for the rest of the evening. And the rest of the women's matches were also pretty damn good. We had a great battle royal. Nikki Bella got a chance to wrestle again. She had her own little funny moment with Chelsea Green and Lola Vice.
God dang it.
Yeah, I know. You enjoyed that!
I know.
But yeah, no, everything else was just great. It was a great pay-per-view event, and I really do appreciate that. And even though it didn't sell that many tickets, even though WWE did not invest enough time into promoting the pay-per-view as much as they should,
idiot,
the women in the WWE, even though it looked like they were set up to fail, they delivered.
Exactly. Yeah. This gave us exactly what came in the tin, what was shown in the on the label. So yeah, I got no problems with this.
I got no problem with this too, and hopefully the corporate executives of WWE will fucking learn from their mistakes. And actually, the next time they have something as awesome as Evolution, I don't know, maybe you want to promote it more.
Maybe it's not like you're hurting for money.
Come on, guys, you're TKO. You're making billions.
But that's not important.
All right. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this week's special edition of Wrestle Rewind for the reviews of all the pay-per-views that happened last weekend. Next week, we'll return to regular formatting. And then this Saturday, we'll have another exciting episode of Los Amigos Play, where Juan will continue the playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. And we'll also have another exciting live edition of our main show, The Ravens Flock, this Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So until then, Mr. Juan Arouse,
I'm not ready yet. I'm trying to fix the graphics over here so I can get the show closed properly.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
but yeah, overall, all the pay-per-views that they fucking delivered. Like, I know there is a narrative of burning out your wrestling fans with too much wrestling. And yeah, that is true. But at the same time, you know what? A lot of folks showed up between the folks in Texas and the folks in Georgia.
And the pro wrestling is alive and well, and I don't see any issue with either of the big promotions, AEW or WWE, doing poorly with their performances for All In Texas and for Evolution here.
Now, if only both parties can focus on just putting on the best shows they can instead of fucking counter-programming each other like their competition.
No, see, that's the thing. They need to counter-program each other all the time because otherwise they won't grow to improve. How else did we manage to get Blake Monroe to show up in WWE here, Jose?
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Competition is important for business.
Yeah, exactly. Freaking don't try me with that. Oh my god, that's such a tiny graphic. I almost forget how tiny it is.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
All right. Now that we got a little bit of our funny ha-has out of the way, Juan, please plug us away.
Now I can fucking plug us away here. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose as he reviews for you the best of the worst of three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step into the ring every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell, stay up to date on all our content. Become an vlogger by hitting the join button. Until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button, ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Juan Arouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and Hangman Adam Page. Finish the story.
You freaking...